My name is Kayla Webb, and my presentation is on juvenile and drug courts. Juvenile drug courts. Juvenile drug courts are a special court system designed for substance abusing children under the age of 18. These juvenile courts specialize in treatment plans rather than incarceration. The goal of juvenile drug courts is to help youth make better choices, form better relationships, perform better academically, provide counseling and treatment to troubled teen and youth. The treatment plans within the juvenile drug courts focuses on working with troubled teens' parents and their families to help better educate them on parenting and sibling skills. The juvenile drugs courts use a team approach which involves intense monitoring by judges, probation officers, substance use treatment professionals to create an individualized plan for each young person. The juvenile drug courts are designed to intervene and help set the youth offenders on a better path in life. The methods that they use within the juvenile drug courts involve screening tools, which are brief self-reports or interviews used as the first step in the process of evaluating whether a youth may or may not have a drug problem. Once the screening process is complete, courts set up an individualized program for juveniles and his or her families. This program will set them up with counselors, therapists, drug rehabilitation, as well as any other program needed to get the juvenile on a good life path. Once that is complete, the transitioning process begins. This process transitions the youth and his or her family into learning new ways to deal with different issues and help change life patterns. The juvenile courts model is comprised of 6 stages. As said before, the screening and assessing of young adults to identify if they have alcohol or substance abuse problem, coordinating services across agencies, helping kids and families make initial contact with these services, and getting them actively engaged in the services. This is when they begin to transition them out of the services for long-term support, such as helping relationships and community resources. The juvenile drug court reduced substance crime, mental health, and family problems has significantly decreased thanks to the methods used within the juvenile drug courts. Studies show that youth in juvenile drug courts significantly reduce their substance use, victimization, emotional problems, and illegal activity. The advances in their preventions is that the courts focus on education and redirection rather than typical forms of punishment. The best prevention of abuse is knowledge. Juvenile courts programs graduates have demonstrated dramatically lower recidivism rates than juvenile drug court peers who did not graduate. With continued research and community involvement, drug courts will be successful in helping juveniles make better life choices. The juvenile drug court strategies in practice was developed to serve as a framework for planning, implementing, and operating a juvenile drug court to focus on providing appropriate individualized substance abuse treatment to adolescents involved in the justice system. And these are my references. Thank you.